MCU fans finally get the Planet Hulk they deserve in movie-quality fan art. Planet Hulk is the Green Goliath's most iconic epic, but the MCU didn't give fans its true darkness. Now, jaw-dropping movie-quality fan art does. Bosslogic's art of Hulk in space captures the epic adventure MCU fans missed in the truncated Hulk side plot of Thor Ragnarok. The story of Hulk on Sakaar, from gladiator to king, established his cosmic importance and created his mythic identities as Worldbreaker and Green Scar. Despite not getting the full Planet Hulk, this artwork reignites hopes for future MCU projects to adapt the follow-up World War Hulk. The Hulk has few stories more iconic than 2000 SX's Planet Hulk, and yet MCU fans only got a heavily truncated version of the adventure. Now, awesome fan art recreates the iconic imagery of the Green Goliath space epic, showing what could have been if Marvel had been willing to give Hulk a solo movie. Bruce Banner actor Mark Ruffalo recently revealed that Kevin Feige told him early on that the MCU would never have a solo Hulk movie, but agreed to explore the storyline of Banner and Hulk integrating their personalities via the character's inclusion as a side character in other films. Epic art shared to Instagram by Bosslogic shows the Hulk in space, surrounded by a shattered planet. The muted tones only make the blood on Hulk's hands more apparent, and the image immediately brings to mind the Planet Hulk epic and the mythic name that dogs Hulk throughout his adventures on the planet Sakaar, that he will one day shatter the world, becoming the Worldbreaker. While elements of Planet Hulk were included in Thor Ragnarok, the film only really saw Hulk become a gladiator, whereas in the comic event he develops a new persona known as the Green Scar, rises from gladiator to the ruler of Sakaar, falls in love with Kyra Oldstrong, and makes a key alliance with the War-Bound, who remain his allies in the comics to this day. Running through Incredible Hulk #92-105, Planet Hulk came from Greg Pak, Carlo Pagulayan, and Aaron Lopresti. Planet Hulk turned Hulk into the Worldbreaker. Hulk's gladiator epic took him from lowly gladiator to beloved king, then lower than ever. Planet Hulk begins with the Illuminati deciding that Hulk is too dangerous to remain on Earth, and the influential heroes decide to maroon him on an unpopulated world where he can be at peace. Sadly, unexpected events lead him to crash land on Sakaar instead, a planet trapped under the oppressive thumb of the Red King, who uses obedience discs to force any potential threat into his service as an unwilling gladiator. However, Hulk becomes a folk champion through the games, gathering a cadre of warriors around him: the stone-skinned warrior Hiroim, former Thor enemy Korg the Cronin, former aristocrat Elo Kaifi, a nameless brood predator, and Meek, an insectoid alien whose species have been hunted to extinction by the Red King. Korg the Cronin found his way into the MCU as a friend and ally of Thor in Thor Ragnarok, voiced by Taika Waititi. However, he's a lot more aimed towards comic relief in the movies than as Hulk's fellow imprisoned warrior and eventual rebel. After some major battles, including a gladiatorial fight with the Silver Surfer, Hulk becomes the new king of Sakaar and settles down to a benevolent rule, even settling several long-standing grudges on the planet. However, when the ship he arrived on unexpectedly explodes, the planet is destabilized, killing scores of Hulk's subjects, as well as Kyra. Angrier than he's ever been, Hulk heads back to Earth, kicking off the events of World War Hulk, where it's eventually revealed that it was actually the vengeance-obsessed Meek who, following Hulk's wrathful example, blew up the ship rather than accept a life of peace. Throughout the story, Hulk is caught between two mythic identities, that of the Worldbreaker who will shatter Sakaar, and that of the Green Scar who will save it. Ultimately, he ends up fulfilling both prophecies, saving the world from its internecine conflicts and injustices, only for the technology that brought him to Sakaar to fatally damage the planet. Boslogic's art of Hulk with blood dripping from his hands, a planet shattered behind him, perfectly captures the ending of Planet Hulk, and it's easy to see the rage that made its World War Hulk follow-up such an electrifying read. Planet Hulk was a big story for Hulk, and in many ways began his modern depiction as a figure of cosmic importance, as well as retrospectively being used to introduce his twin sons, the heroic Scar and villainous hero Kala. While MCU fans didn't get the full Planet Hulk, This awe-inspiring Hulk art shows what might have been, and will further stoke hopes that future MCU projects will adapt some or all of World War Hulk.